All right. Little intro there from the, is that the Cranberries? Anyway. So here we go. Off to work. Last day of work before Christmas weekend. Christmas weekend sounds funny, doesn't it? That's what it is. Anyway. Really anticipated things looking and feeling, probably feeling more than looking since it's dark, much worse than it is right now. However, I do have reason to believe it's going to get worse. This is not what I anticipated. However, oh, that's neat. They have a big old Grinch in their yard. Yeah, it's going to get colder for sure. It's got to, right? Because they said it would. I was anticipating like mid-20s, kind of, is what I expected. And currently my truck says 40, just went down to 46. My phone 15 minutes ago said 48. But it's really windy and it is just misting just a bit. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know if we're gonna, if the precipitation continues and the temperatures drop, we might just have a fucking mess. I am not prepared, grocery-wise, to be shut into the house for a few days. Actually, yeah, I guess I'd be all right for a few days. 4 days, 5 days, whatever. Walt and I really can get by without cooking for a few days if we need to. Between canned foods that we can eat as is and peanut butter and stuff like that, be all right for a while. However, I'm going to venture a guess, and this is just a guess because you never really know. Just when you think you do, they surprise you. I'm going to say we're going to be surprised at the lack of interest in people going to the gym this morning. God, I'm late, aren't I? Yeah, I left the house later than usual. Yeah, I'm thinking between the holiday and the weather or anticipation of significant winter weather, I'm going to say it's going to be a quiet morning in the gym. Now, I may be wrong. Like I said, just when you think you know, you don't. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm a little excited. This is so bad. If you know me, you know I'm just not into Christmas. Just not my thing. Never have been super excited about it. My childhood just ruined it for me. I guess. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I'm excited for the weekend only because Monday we get Premier League back. Yay, Christmas. Okay, can we have Boxing Day now? Yeah, for whatever reason in England, Boxing Day is the big football day. No matches on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And they call it the festive season because then they'll hit you with a bunch of games in a row. Now, that's normally they'll do that. Considering the fact that a lot of players, well, I won't say a lot of players. I know Harry Kane just got back to training yesterday, and they play Monday. Anybody that was probably involved in the latter stages of the World Cup may not even be back with their team yet. I know Christian Romero for Spurs, he's still partying his ass off in Argentina, and who can blame him? Hugo, Spurs player for France, haven't seen anything of him being at camp yet, so we may be looking at Ben Foster in goal Monday. I guess that'd be all right. We've got a young kid I wouldn't mind seeing, but who knows what Conte will do. Nonetheless, or either way, regardless or irregardless, we got football. Lots of American football between now and Monday, so that's cool. Damn, I'm almost to work. And right now is when I should be walking in the building. Normally at this temperature I wouldn't wear sleeves, but considering what they're calling for, I thought it would probably be best. I also have a hand warmer in my pocket that I just now am starting to feel on my belly. But anyway, all right, I'm almost at work. I gotta go. I'm running behind. I'll holler at you. All right, so I wanted to do an Instacart pickup order to get after work, and I just left Publix, and it is bonkers. Whew. So anyway, I'm going to get home almost 40 to 45 minutes later than normal. And I'm hoping to God that when I get there, the power is not out, because I'm hearing bad things about that happening. So let me back up. When I left the house this morning, I think I said it was 46. My phone said 48. The truck, I think, said 46. And currently, I am up to 30 degrees. At one point, a little while ago, it actually said 26. I had about a 21 degree drop from the time that I got to work to the time that I left. That Arctic front came in and blowing like crazy. I didn't really notice the wind when I left the house, but when I got to work, I don't know if it's where I park that the wind kind of gets funneled into this one little area just by the lay of the land and the building itself, but I could hardly get my car door open. The wind was blowing so hard I could hardly get my car door open. I had to like push and lean into it so it didn't come back on me and snap my leg off. Woo! I don't mind the cold. I really don't. That wind just makes it another level. So anyway, I went ahead and went for Walt's normal Friday breakfast, which he loves, and I called ahead to try to get in there, and I couldn't. The phone was busy. And when I got there, I saw why. I guess everybody else wants to have bagels for breakfast when it's cold. I'm a little surprised at how many people are out, except I'm sure it's people that have procrastinated getting everything done for Christmas. So, catch my breath. I'm going to get home. I'm going to see to Walt, hoping, like I said, that the power has not gone out. I have taken my garage door opener out of the truck. Well, it's in the truck. It's just not in its normal place. So it reminds me to go in the front door, not through the garage, because I have heaters going in the garage so I can exercise without freezing to death. And I'm going to try to get as much of that done as I can before I got to eat. I did actually eat a little bit more than normal for my breakfast at work, partly because I wanted to, but as it turned out, my blood sugar was a little lower than it normally is in the morning, so I figured a little extra carb intake wouldn't kill me. Carb intake. So let me tell you what I had. I had about a quarter cup of cashews. And then I had my normal protein bar, which has next to no carbs in it, like 3 net. And a half a cup of pecans. Which a half a cup of pecans, because of all the dead air space, so to speak, is not a lot. But that's what I had for breakfast. Real tempted to get a bagel. My favorite bagel they do is just called an egg bagel. I'm guessing it has something to do with how it's made. There is not egg on it because I don't do egg on bread of any kind. But an egg bagel toasted with sausage and cheese and extra sausage is just fucking to die for. I just love that. But I didn't, mostly because they aren't good for me. But also because they didn't have any egg bagels. They were sold out. They only had a couple of plain. They had several other varieties, but they did not have egg bagel, and that was probably to my benefit. So, getting home now, the only thing I see disturbed by the wind is the grill, and my mailbox apparently is not liking the wind either. So, anyway, I got to get in there and see to the old guy. I'll probably talk at you later. Stay warm, stay dry. It's not raining yet, but stay dry. You know what I mean. Okay, so it's 4:18. Do I look tired? Huh? Do I? Because I am. Very. My eyes are burning. I thought I would take a nap, but my one load of laundry turned into 3. Everything took longer this morning than I wanted it to. Actually, my 3rd load is probably ready to go in the dryer right now. I'll go check. But dinner is simple enough. I'm gonna bake, not broil, because I don't want to screw with the broiler. It just seems more messy for some reason. I'm going to bake some burgers. Sarah's going to do some onion rings or French fries or both in the air fryer, and that's going to be it. At this point, I don't even care. I'd rather go to bed right now than do anything else. Except, I haven't exercised yet, so I got to do that. Maybe after I exercise, I'll feel more like eating something. Haven't eaten a whole lot today. I honestly think most days I could just get by with my regular breakfast. I'm not sure what that says about my breakfast. I have, in the past, analyzed it down specifically, like how many calories and protein, carbs, and fat, and all that. And I already mentioned that my breakfast was a little different this morning, but it probably wasn't a whole lot different from what my normal breakfast would be in terms of calories and macronutrient breakdown. But I think I'm just in such a habit of knowing that because I take insulin, I have to eat. But I also know that what ends up happening sometimes is that because I've not eaten, because I've wanted to do other things, or I've done other things, then I go nuts. Then I overeat because I was so hungry. I cannot row if I feel like... I have to almost feel like I have a completely empty stomach to row, or else I feel like I'm going to throw up. Consequently, the thought of having to go row is sometimes an appetite suppressant. It just keeps me from wanting to eat because I know I need to go row. Sometimes when I'm done rowing, I still don't feel like eating because I just exerted for whatever. 10, 5, 6, 8, however many meters I do. But then I wake up in the morning like I did today, wake up with my stomach growling. Literally when I was waking up today, my stomach was growling. And I know that sometimes that really our brains are tricking us into thinking that we're hungry when we're really just thirsty. Consequently, within 2 hours, I'll say 3 hours of waking up, it means by 6:30 a.m. this morning, I had a gallon of water down and some coffee and a soda. Really hit the water and fluids hard this morning and have peed an appropriate amount of times for the amount of fluid I've taken in. Oh well, I don't know what I'm rambling on about at this point, other than maybe I'm just trying to keep from rowing. Walt's in a good spot. He's in there chilling out watching, well, he's probably watching a movie now, but there was a bowl game one he was watching. I got an offer to work Monday, January 2nd. And my immediate response was yes, and then immediately replied, oh, no, sorry, can't. I hate to do that to my boss. To say yes. Actually, I should have deliberated in my brain more before I just said yes. I don't want to work January 2nd. First of all, it's a Monday. It's all football games all day. Premier League and American football. Also, it's a shower day for Walt, and is it a sheet day? No, I think this coming Monday is changes sheets.
But it's the first of the month, too, kind of. I don't want to work. I would love to work more often, but right now I can't. I'm barely getting through my shifts right now with at least one dose, if not two, of and by dose I mean 3 pills of Tylenol. Work days I've started taking 3 Tylenol almost as soon as I wake up. I probably need to hold off on that because the last hour that I'm at work, I don't want to walk at all. I'm standing in the office on one leg to just keep this left foot off the ground. So maybe I should hold off as long as I can before I take Tylenol in the morning. I woke up before my alarm today. Sorry to keep yawning on you. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Well, I slept so damn late the day before, Thursday. So I started waking up. I woke up actually a couple times during the night thinking it was time to get ready, and it wasn't. And I would go back to sleep for a while and wake up again. And then I finally woke up, and I was just like, I'm awake now. And it was a couple minutes after 3 or a couple minutes before 3. And I had actually set my alarm for 3:20, so I just went ahead and got up and got started. Took my sheets off, put them in the washing machine. I take them off, pillowcases and all, and put them in the washing machine and leave the light on in the laundry room until I'm out of the shower, and that light's my reminder to go ahead and make sure I start the washing machine before I leave for work. I don't want to start it. It's a tap water cycle, but still I don't want the pressure, even though it wouldn't change the hot water aspect of my shower. It might change the pressure, so I don't screw with it till I'm done taking my shower. And today, I normally do all my sheets and pillowcases and everything, except for my heavier blanket. I don't wash, but probably once every 3 or 4 weeks, just because of the size of it and the wear and tear on the washing machine. And then I have a heavier cotton sheet under that blanket, and then I have my sheets underneath that. And so I normally take the top layer blanket off and wash all the rest of it. Well, today I wanted to wash the heavy top layer, so I took the cotton sheet off too and washed those two together as a second load. And then when I was done with that, I put in Walt's load from yesterday, his sheet and blanket from his chair. I don't know what I was talking about that for. This cold weather sucks. The older I've gotten, the more the cold bothers me. I don't know if it has anything to do with arthritis or the metal in my feet, but I just don't like the cold anymore. I used to not mind it so much, but man, now it really fucks with me. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just rambling now. I'm going to start rowing. You may or may not see me again. I don't know. We'll see if I decide to do anything else when I'm done rowing. This might be it. I might just row. Yeah, maybe I will. And save my energy to do it anymore tomorrow. See ya.